Hey you guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here. Today checking out Vane, another sort of zombie survival kind of game that I've had my eye on for ages, at least a couple of years or so. I've had this on and off the wish list going, that looks kind of fun. I might want to give that a whirl. It just came out in early access, so I thought I'd take a poke at it. Now this is just the demo version of Vane. You know, I kind of like to try before I buy kind of thing, and I've kind of gone in and out of this demo a couple of times and found that Vane has a lot going on. Okay, there's a lot of things going on in this game, so I'm actually going to check out the tutorial. I know that is not standard practice for the channel. Normally we blow off tutorials and I just fumble around until the game is over, but I'm actually going to go do the tutorial. Mark this day down in your calendar, team. Well, I'm in Champlain Valley and I have a severely broken leg. Neat! Tutorials are awesome. This is why I blow off tutorials. Yeah, I am moving a little bit slowly here, no lie. No lie. And I'm damp because it's raining. So the reviews that I looked at and what people were saying about Vane is it's kind of a cross between like Project Zomboid and DayZ. Now, the fun thing is I don't actually like either of those games. I know, you're saying to yourself, Dave, you played a ton of Project Zomboid on the channel. Yeah, I didn't actually enjoy it. I just liked enjoying playing with other people. So I'm curious to see what this is going to give me here. Okay, I can open the door. All right, remind myself how to do that. Now, I can't open the door. The door is locked, Dave. So what could I do here? I see the arrow. I also see it's very, very dark out. And I should probably be keeping an eye out for zombies. There's my standard workbench. Okay, well, hang on. There's some nails there. Okay, pick that up. Is there anything else around here? No. Is there like a back door? Please say I get a flashlight soon. I have a small pressurized tank out here that's empty. What I did see when I poked around in this a couple of times is I can interact with virtually everything. So the door is locked. I do have to go in through the window. So raise my fists, okay, and then punch a window. Is this a good idea, Vane? Is this the smart thing to do? Okay, I've punched the window. All right, now I want to clear the shards of glass. Okay, get the glass out of there. That's very, very smart. I've injured my hands. Next time, wear gloves. Thanks, Vane. All right, the blinds are in the way. I've got to move. I have to do literally everything here. So switch on a light. Jump and crouch. Okay, which one was crouch again? That's crouch. Okay, jump through here. Jump. There we go. Okay, I've done that. Wait, have I done that? Am I on the... Oh, there we go. Okay. Turn the lights on. Yes, please. Okay. That is probably going to attract some zombies there. Turn on the radiator. Yeah, I can do, like, everything. I can interact with... Okay, I can't interact with the rug. I found one thing I can't interact with. So, switch that on. All right. Injured. Get some medical supplies. Oh, the microwave is beeping 12. Can nobody set the time on a microwave? Why is this everybody's kryptonite? So I've got a medical kit over here. Okay, press that. I've got a mask, a blood bag, can be used to extract yours or others' blood. Good to know. Or transfuse blood, and a medical splint. All right, obviously I've got the broken leg, so that's what we're going to want to do here. So let's take all of that. Use my new splint. Yes, I'm actually reading things in a tutorial. Again, I told you, mark this day down in your calendar. Dave is actually reading things in a tutorial, because there's a lot going on in Vane. Select the item by clicking on it, and then use the options. Read the rest of it, Dave. Read the rest of it. Near the bottom, click Treat Injury. And I can open up my inventory if I accidentally close it. And I will. Trust me, game, I will. So, medical splint, treat injury. Okay. And we're working on that. We're setting the wound with my splint. I'm not getting any more wet, which is good because I'm inside. That's how roofs work. And apparently I'm stark naked. I don't have any clothes. Like, at all. Wow. Okay. I was not prepared for the zombie apocalypse. Clearly. I stumbled out of my house stark naked and immediately broke my leg. And then instead of going home, I went to somebody else's house. Before I do that game, what else could I do here? So, like, there's things here. What is that? A baseball bat. Oh, I should get one of those. Yeah, grab and equip that. Oh, no, don't smash that. Okay, no, I want to grab and equip. No, stop smashing things. Okay, maybe I can't have that yet. Maybe I should attend more to the whole I am stark naked. Can I get in here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. What have I got going on here? See this? I could do something with the candle. Okay, search this. What have I got? Pants, a shirt, a canteen, and a pack of cigarettes. Well, that's about all you need to get through the zombie apocalypse. Let's take all of that, all right, and then close the inventory, okay, and then open my inventory. This is very, very fun. All right, here we go. So I got pants, a shirt, a medical mask, and that's about it for clothing. I'll get the little clothing icon here. Drag it or double click it. All right, well, let's do both. Let's have fun here. So let's do one where we drag, and then one, oh, I've already got pants. One where we double click. Okay, good, we put that on. And we also got some info about it, a bit warmer than a t-shirt. Yep, it's good condition, it's a little bit dirty, and is it wet because I just put it on? Probably. Average insulation. Okay, and then select the canteen. Hang on. Let's get out of all of this. I have some space in my new canteen. So go to the sink. There's a lot going on here. Go to the sink, and then what are my options? I can search it, I can smell it, I can fill the sink, wash myself. I'm not particularly dirty right now. I was out in the rain. Fill container, and then do some other things. Lock it or examine connections. Okay, let's fill the... No, stop doing that. Fill the container. Fill the container? Fill the container. Refill from sink. You know what? That works. There we go. Why not take a drink? Great idea. Select the canteen and drink it. All right, a lot to do here. So, drink... Okay, I'm drinking some of it. Find a flashlight. The power went out. Awesome. I'm also going to put on the medical mask just because I've got to. What do you mean I have no items to use this with? I don't want to use it. I want to wear it. A basic cutting tool. Oh, to dismantle it. Okay, no, I don't want to do any of that. I thought I might just put it on. No, get out of all of that. Let's see if we can find the flashlight here. This does not make for fantastic YouTube when the game is completely dark. All right, so let's drag that over here and just check the medical mask again. Are you sure I can't put this on? No, oh, it's on my face. There it is. It's on my face. Got it. Okay, good. All right, now I can see vaguely if I actually do this. There we go. All right, turn the power on by going outside to the generator. That seems to me like that would invite zombie attack. The door is locked. Can I unlock it? How would I go about unlocking this? I probably need a key is what you need there, but... Normally, doors can be unlocked from the inside due to basic, fire safety codes. Apparently not in this universe. All right, so go to the hang on, I gotta find a spare gas canister. Probably, oh, thank you for the arrow. That actually really helps, because I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing, as usual, even with the tutorial. So pick up the spare gas canister. Okay, that is right here. So grab that, all right, and then... Where do we go to get the gasoline? Look at the generator. Oh, is it already gas in it? And in your inventory. Wait, look at the generator in your inventory. Okay, so examine this. Yup. Am I taking gas or putting gas in? I don't know which one of these two I'm doing. Okay, so let's go to the inventory. There's a lot going on here. Jerry can. Place drink empty. Pour into fluid tank. Yeah, do one of them. There we go. Okay, we've done that. Okay, get everything off. Turn the fuse box on. Okay, that was over here in the second bedroom. And these are all connected apparently to a real grid, so we're going to have to think in the future about power, water, making sure everything is connected. But right now, we just need to turn this on. Okay, we've turned on. Dismantle some furniture. All right, finally we're smashing things. So I've picked up the chair. I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I've picked up the chair here somewhere. And now I've got to destroy it. I think I already did it. Yeah, because I don't have a chair, so that's probably for the best. All right, a utility cabinet marks an area as yours. Other players can't search nearby. Oh yeah, this is technically multiplayer, but we're not doing that because I don't like other people. So B to open the menu. There's no utility cabinet. No, that is correct. Select a utility cabinet and then put that down. The center of my base. A well-guarded location. No, I assure you it isn't. I've smashed the window. Literally anyone can get in here. So build this, and can we kind of rotate that a little bit? Yeah, we sure can. How about we put this over... This looks like a good spot. Put it over there. Okay, one cabinet. Get out of all of that. Fortify the door. Oh, that sounds like an excellent idea. Except it's my only way in and out. Well, it's not, actually. The window is my only way in and out. Should we maybe fortify the window? So a scrap wood door is what... Okay, select a scrap wood door. Well, this seems to be a scrap wood door right here. So pick that and then build it here like that. Yeah, that seems good, right? Build that. All right, did I do the thing? I did a thing. Okay, good. So that is, yeah, that looks slightly more defended now. Build a scrap wood window and then move it into the window. Okay, so do we even want this to be window? How about we just did that? Well, then I'm going to be stuck inside the house, Dave. Because the window is your only point of exit at this point. So build a scrap wood window and put it in the window. Okay, let's just keep this simple then. Let's build that. Oh, I don't have any things. I got to go get some metal brackets and some wood scrap. So I've got this claw hammer here. Can I put this in my hands? How do we go about doing that? I would like to add to quick use. Sure, I guess. Maybe. Is that a thing I wanted to do? I feel like I should be... Oh, there we go. It's in my hands. Okay, cool. So let's smash things. We don't need 2 beds. It's just me here. I dismantled the TV stand. That got me some screws and wooden planks. I wasn't dismantling the bed at all. I was just hitting with a hammer like a moron. But here, I would actually like to destroy that. I don't really feel I need that. I'd like to get that baseball bat if we could. What else could I theoretically destroy here? So no, just... The only thing I can do in the bed is sleep. I don't seem to be able to destroy that. I can't destroy that. I need to smash more things around here. How about this? Can I... Nope, that actually doesn't exist, which is weird. We can destroy the chair. That's nails and wood scrap. And we can just... No, actually, don't destroy the dining table. It's my only way I get in and out of here. We'll destroy the chair. That's fine. And that's more stuff. What about the TV? Could I maybe smash that? I don't think there's anything good on. Disc player, use controls. Nope, I can't destroy that either. Oh, okay. Now that I've built a better door, I can just get in and out. So I could theoretically just board up that window. I'm going over to the garage because I need stuff. I don't have enough things to make the thing that I need to make there. So that's locked. Do I have a handy-dandy window I could be smashing in somewhere? No, but I found a corpse. Found a dead guy over here, and obviously we've got a bit of a grave going on. Looks like we didn't maybe have time to bury this one. I don't really have anything I can do with that, so I'm just going to kind of leave it alone. Hey, a car. Let's search that. Anything good in the glove box? A ruler. Okay, not terribly exciting, but I'll grab it anyway. I can crank the radio. I can sit in the passenger seat. Anything up like in the visor or anything? No. Okay, get out of this. I don't really need the flashlight on anymore, Dave. You have a light on here. All right, I've come up with enough stuff to do the boarded up window. So let's build that. Yeah, nope, right there. Okay, boom, we've got that. Grab a baseball bat. Now we're talking. Okay, here we go. Open the workbench and move the baseball bat, the nails, and the hammer into my repair bench's inventory. Where was that repair bench? Was that outside? I feel we should move this inside. I think that would be a solid practice to do there. So how does this all work here? So let's read things again. The baseball bat, the nails, and the hammer to the repair bench's inventory. There's a bunch of things I could theoretically be doing. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on here. I can make sliced bread. Nothing better than sliced bread. Okay, so let's see, the nails, how do we do that? We just kind of put that over there. I've lost my nails. Oh, you've given me a new one. I think I just dropped them on the ground. It's a little dark. Is it down here that I'm supposed to be? Yeah, there we go. All right, so workbench. And then the baseball bat goes over here. And then what else did you say? The hammer. Okay, where'd my hammer go? I know I've got it in my hands. Where is it? Where's my hammer? Give me my hammer. It's up top, Dave. There you go. Okay, so we've done all of that. And search for spike in the recipe. Okay, could I just, like, scroll down a little bit? So, spiked wooden ore. Wow, cool. Spiked wooden plank, spiked wooden baseball bat. All right. So, do that. And then what? Are we doing this? Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, down there. So 4849, we are slowly crafting a spiked baseball bat. Good. Spiked baseball bat, better than regular baseball bat. And take all of that back. Thank you very much. And we'll pin the baseball bat, close the bench, click the bat in my inventory. I'm just going to go back inside, mostly because I can see what's going on there. So let me just go in here and then close the door. Thank you very much. Okay, so go to my inventory. And where's my spiked baseball bat? Okay, so can I just double click on that? Yep, can totally double click on that. And then we're ready to go. All right. Oh, you need me to hit 1 to equip it. Okay, 1. I hit 1. No, you need me to do it a specific way. That's fine. I'll work it all out. All right, so add it to quick use and then go to the vehicle. All right, I would like to actually rather have this. Yeah, I do have it in my hands. Okay, I've got that in my hands. I might have accidentally just dismantled something. I think I just dismantled my hammer. No, it's still there. Okay, good. Everything's fine. Everybody stop panicking. So we're going to go to the car, see if it works. I'm kind of obviously expecting zombies at this point because I've been told how to equip things like weapons. So click on the parts to see more information. So how about the chassis? I know nothing about cars. I can change a tire. That's about all I can do. So these are all things. Okay. The battery is dead. Alrighty. So let's see if we can find a new one in the garage. Can do. Now, how do you plan for me to get in here? Because I thought this was locked. Nope, not locked anymore. Fantastic. Oh, see, there was all sorts of cool stuff in here. Why'd you make me hunt through everything else to get bits? There's all sorts of neat stuff here. So, 1 car battery. Okay. Grab the battery and a screwdriver from the shelf. Okay, there's my screwdriver. Grab that. If the battery's too heavy, I might need to drop some things. Yeah, that is 45 pounds. What's my carry capacity right now? 100. Yeah, I definitely need to get rid of something because I'm up to almost 60 pounds right now. The wood planks are pretty heavy. I could ditch those. There's not much else I'm going to ditch. Oh, hang on. The jerry can is 36 pounds. Oh, yeah, we gotta drop that. Just place it, I guess. Yeah, place it over here. Okay, that's much better. Now grab this. So, battery. Okay. We want to uninstall and drop it. Just get rid of it. And then drag the new battery. Oh, no, drag. No, wait, no. I've uninstalled something. Drag the new battery into here. There we go. You gave me a new one just in case. Thank you. This game really understands how I do tutorials. Really, really understands it. Like, hey, Dave, you just did something dumb. We're going to fix that for you. Because otherwise you can't proceed unless you have the battery and you just accidentally uninstalled it and dismantled it. But Dave, Vane's got you covered. We know you're going to do stupid things and we're going to help you. Because sometimes you just do really dumb things. Zombies are coming. Okay, zombies are coming. Yeah, there's no pause, so probably, Dave, remember while you're chit-chatting and trying to make people chuckle and laugh that zombies are coming, and there is no pause mode. So do we hit like that? Okay, we hit like that. All right. There's more than a few. There's more than a few, so how about we hit you? Okay, that was a good one. And hit again. That worked out. Great, that worked out. Okay, moving kind of slow. That's good. I've got a couple of scratches, but we're not going to be worried about that. So hit you. That seemed to work. Okay, so I can do like a basic swing, or like that, or kind of a power attack like that. So let's boom, power attack you. All right, and then boom. Okay, that's a little attack, and then another one of those. Okay, you're a little bit tougher, but you're going down. Okay, you're going down. Get in the vehicle. Should we be looting? Because I feel there's looting to be done here. Jeans, sneakers, t-shirt, and a debit card. We'll obviously take the debit card. It's got the card number. I'm going to take this zombie's cash. And they also have a plastic strap. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to take the jeans and stuff. I just want to take this. Can I just have that? Yeah, I have that. All right. I will get in the car in a sec, but there's valuable looting to be done here. Valuable looting. A slice of carrot. Okay, an ID card for Stephen Green. Probably not yours, no. But I don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes. There might be an occasion where I need Stephen Green's ID card. I don't know if it's that kind of game. But it might be. I mean, I'm going to take his card anyway. T-shirt, no, I can skip all of that. Actually, you say that, Dave. This is reminding you a lot of Scum, which is a grossly underrated game. You could dismantle this. So dismantle these things, and that's going to get you some denim scrap. You can make other things out of it later. Yeah, I'm getting leather out of the sneakers that I'm dismantling here. And then, the t-shirt, that'll probably be some cloth straps or something like that, or scrap bits. Bet I could make a bandage out of that. I mean, that's just kind of how these games go. Yeah, cloth scrap. I bet I can make something out of that. Oh, here we go. This guy's got a camp bowl I probably won't take the rotten pizza crust, but whiskey? Now, my character may not consume alcohol, but I bet you that makes like a sterilized bandage or something like that. And let's dismantle all of this clothes. Look at that, 7 leather strips out of this pair of sneakers. All right, let's get back to work here. What do we got sitting around here? That's the car battery and another car battery. Okay, those are probably the ones where I goofed on. So let's get in here. Look at the ignition and holding E. Okay. Oh, I switched seats. Oh, hang on. It's put my flashlight on. It's very, very dark. My flashlight is broken. Oh, super. All right, so the ignition. Turn this on, hopefully, anyway. Tutorial ends here, but you're welcome to play around with what you've done so far. So can I go anywhere? There we go. Okay, so we're kind of going places. We're just going to poodle around a little bit. We're not going to go very far. We're just going to kind of see what happens at the end of the rainbow over here. I say rainbow, end of the rain. Would you like to exit the main menu? No, actually I wouldn't. Let's get out of the car. All right, we're just going to go back to here. Good tutorial in that it kind of made up for my catastrophic blunders. So before we do leave the tutorial, I just kind of want to check out what other things we could be making here. So an enhanced lock, so we could lock doors and things like that. Again, multiplayer. I don't want other people coming in and stealing my stuff or something like that. A fishing hook, a notepad. I don't know why I would want to make a notepad. Maybe to leave a note for another player. That actually makes a great deal of sense. Water skin, that'd be handy. Leather strips. Wait, how are you saying? Oh, I don't have a basic cutting tool. I have leather strips, though. I just got a bunch of stuff like that. Where is that stuff? Yeah, right up here. Leather strips. Why are you saying I don't have that? Because I definitely do. Oh, I probably have to put it into the inventory. Do I have basic cutting? Claw hammer, a screwdriver, a crosscut saw. So that's heavy cutting. Okay. Can be used as a screwdriver and as a can opener. No, I don't have something that does basic cutting. What do I need to make sawdust? Just wood. And again, basic cutting. Okay, hang on. Go back to the garage, because there was stuff there I didn't even look at. Yeah, cardboard box pile over here. I got a whole bunch of matches. What's a basic driver bit? Oh, for like an actual a drill for a driver. And a fan blade, useful in crafting. Well, definitely take all them. You know what, just take everything. I've got a good bit of carry capacity since we dumped that battery. And then how about in here? Anything good going on here? Rotten cantaloupe. I'll probably pass on that, although I gotta think about eating and drinking at some point. Pumpkin seeds. Ooh. Okay, can we dismantle the paper bag? Because that'll get me, obviously, paper scrap. And we'll take the seeds. Obviously, farming is going to be a bit of a thing. And safety goggles in the tool chest. Not exactly what I was expecting. I was hoping for, like, a knife or a pair of scissors or something like that. And then anything going on over here? Nope, not so much. All right, so I have no ability to do small-scale cutting. Oh, I left the car running. The battery's going to die. Aha! Over in the nightstand, found some scissors and some basic painkillers. Excellent. That's exactly what I was looking for. And I assume we go down to... Are my scissors all the way at the bottom here? Matches scissors. That is basic cutting. Okay. So now, coming back to the standard workbench, I've got some cloth scrap somewhere in here. Paper, pumpkin, denim. I know I got some cloth scrap in here. Wet cloth scrap, but cloth scrap nonetheless. So I want to make one of those. All right, a makeshift bandage. So that is done. Okay. Make another one. I'm getting skill points here. I don't actually know what to do with them. Ah, and the game's telling me. Open the stats menu to use my stat points. Okay, good initiative there, game. I was just thinking about that. Okay, so what have I got? I got stats right here. Okay. Stat levels are limited to 50. Play the full game will remove this limit. Okay. The max I can go is 50 on anything. How do we do this? Agility perks. You have no perks left. You get one every 25 levels. All right, dismantling, because I've done some dismantling things. All right, so it doesn't actually look like I've got any of these right now. Oh, no, wait, I do in crafting. So I didn't look at the little thing there that was blue. So I have a point available. Okay. Bank it. I'll gain an additional perk point when I hit level 100. Okay, that's solid. All schematics, regardless of its skill, give 25 more XP. That's great. I'd love to make that tutorial thing get out of here because I can't see what's going on down there. But there's another perk here. Improviser. Ooh, recipes are 50% cheaper to craft. That's very, very good. You use just, well, half as much materials. XP gained by skill increases by 25. I think we should do this one, because that's just much less to make the things that I want to make. And then over in the stove here, I could do some cooking. Quite a bit to cook, too. I don't think I've got much. I've only got that one slice of carrot. I don't think I'm making a huge meal out of that. Ooh, waffles are here. I love waffles. Everybody loves waffles. If you don't love waffles, you're wrong. It's just that simple. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do much with my carrot slice here, so not much I can do there. Well, that is probably an excellent place to call it on Vane, or at least the tutorial of the demo thereof. You know what? I kind of like this. This is all right. This is very, very involved. I like how you can basically interact with everything. But guys, do please let me know what you thought of this in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I know your patience is wearing thin. My patience is wearing thin. I've killed a guy, and you walked in here in that shirt. What kind of umbrella is worth $1,600? Is it woven from unicorn tears? All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. I know you're all saying to yourselves, you know, where on YouTube do I think I could find this? Where do I think I could find this? And you're going to say to yourself, Dave's probably streaming right now.